Welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Chapter 2, Boy's Life of Despair, Deadly Life. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand, cool as a cucumber.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold from in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has just been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. And like with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It was almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Chihiro?
A body has been discovered!
Yeah.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
What?
That's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was a body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it is so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovered announcement that Chihiro really is
Naturally.
dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. I need to save. Taka bolted out of the locker room, and as everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Yes, there is. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man.
What the?
What the fuck is this? What? It's a dream. It's a dream. It's all just a dream. I wish it were. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't even have any memory of being alive. Shut up. Let's talk to everybody and take a look at Chihiro.
Just a second.
Wait.
Hey.
There's something written on the wall. Doesn't that concern you? On the wall? Oh yeah, there was the words. I guess we should examine those first. Like that?
Just a second.
Wait.
Hey.
I thought I clicked on it. Maybe not? There?
Just a second.
Oh.
Hey.
I'm pressing the wrong button, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Duh. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. Yeah, I don't think it's a dying message either. But who wrote it and why? But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust and blood, doesn't it sound familiar? does it? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodless is written in the victim's own blood. Oh! Okay, I forgot about that. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. Huh. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack? Alright. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Oh wait, there's the word ultimate in there too. Is somebody, wait, maybe that's the spot for, because there was another, podium for a person that wasn't part of the main group. Maybe that's for this ultimate murderous fiend because it got ultimate in their name.
What is this?
Then is this some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone want to do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack? So you're giving me the impression that this Genocide Jack is here. The real. Wait, are you saying that Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way! But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it? What is it now? Toko? Hina was pointing towards the entrance of the girls' locker room. Oh my gosh, did she faint? Oh jeez. Toko was the last to arrive and now she's just standing there. Huh? Why? She just collapsed. Okay, she doesn't do well with blood. She fainted? Oh, that did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! That's right. I just remember what she said. How she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh,
So she's homophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This ain't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. I don't think it really count for feigning. So since you didn't feign on purpose, it doesn't really count? Gotcha.
just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. Okay, I've never seen anybody do that after they fainted. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up in the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Oh my word. What's with the tongue? Ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard.
Huh?
What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. What? Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Oh, she's like a totally different person.
What the heck?
She must have hit real hard when she fainted. The world has a top front and back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but, could someone help me? If you don't mind, if you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? What? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that?
Don't make me repeat
There is
myself.
no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works.
Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate?
Oh, what? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls. You know that. Is there nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want.
Gracious!
Actually, I don't have it either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Oh, stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tip-top best on this investigation.
no way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh,
I hate it. I hate it too.
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, aren't you? Are you not?
Naturally.
How could I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump to it so soon?
What?
What? Do you want to die? No?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
Dead body is just an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't just an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some an idiot.
Calm down.
Everyone, stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko!
Because
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hold on. If that's your worry, don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember a rain rule like that.
Actually,
Well, I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. I wonder how many rules I'm going to have by the end of this game.
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to one person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. This one would totally murder that possibility.
punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then more person's life could still be in danger. Which
Interesting.
is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation, Tootsweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. Okay. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma File 2 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Well, is that sweet of you? Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But... We need to get moving. There is no time to be standing around. Well, that is true. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. I don't mind. But let's talk to Byakuya first. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. Well, I figured I'd start talking with you. Apparently not. Sakura? I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. But it would be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own by choice. Well, she did make mention that she wanted to get stronger, right? Came here to work out? But why at 2 a.m.? Well, what makes you say that? Oh, she'd been talking a lot lately how she wanted to get stronger. Exactly. So you're saying she came here to exercise. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really been exercising that late?
perhaps.
You know, myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Well, she is a very shy type. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She didn't want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. So obviously she confided in... So I'm guessing that she confided in someone to say that she wanted to get stronger and needed help. Someone agreed to it, but took advantage of that and killed her? Huh. That's how I feel pretty much went down. At least I don't know the details just yet. I don't have any other evidence to prove like how everything was done or the murder weapon or anything like that. They said a blunt object. Maybe a weight? I guess I'll look around some more. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Mondo? Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember that she said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. Well, then there's Sakura. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help but wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Anything else I can look at here? Oh, yeah, there's blood on the picture. Poster's got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. Oh! Murder weapon? There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Well, I haven't talked to everybody yet, and I haven't looked at the body. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. I'm not satisfied yet. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation. Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? But... Huh. Well, you have the Gatling gun. The Gatling gun would shoot anybody that's not a girl going in the girls' locker room. The gun? Maybe this gun was used to... No, it's impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be really cold. I know it's not... I know it's not the gun. I know it's the dumbbell. Well, there's this, but this has nothing to do with it. There are a bunch of pool-related items with the shelf, which have nothing to do with this case. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Apparently I did. He's been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yep, the card reader has all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding with the gender listing of your individual handbook.
And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through the door while the door is unlocked, right?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the sailing-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means that only the girls are suspect. Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get that right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you this entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Yeah, so you're not able to give it to someone else. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things?
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're just things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Uh-huh. Well, there's two that could have been Boros. Sayaka's or Junko's. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something for someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you make me want to pass out. Even more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
that sounds dirty.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest for your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? It'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. The main hall? We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Of course it does. Well, let's click on everything anyway. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. A surveillance camera and what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. So chilling. This one? There's a mailbox here. Would it be something inside? It's an e-handbook? Oh! So when people get killed, their handbooks go here? No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here back, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems like there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka's? Sayaka Maizono. You're right! This is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main hall e-handbooks have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I wonder how many other people know this, though.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Which one? Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. The cruel, heartless death. You're right. It would be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey!
Now I'm really angry!
Hey!
What?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it'd break that easily.
Okay, so how come it's not turning on then? But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, then it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and is waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. Which is... It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
Why would we break handbooks? We would never do that.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
Okay.
What?
What, you might ask? How might that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared, as he normally does. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Something I should keep in the back of my mind. Okay. You think so? Well, either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? Anything else I need to be aware of here? This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. I don't see any clues around here anywhere. Have anything else to say? Well, what do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. But is Genocide Jack the actual murderer in this case? Well, the words bloodlust was written on that, but maybe it's just to throw us off the track? Then you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. No. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us be really a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Oh, do share. What do you... Okay. No, I've already seen that. Oh, whoa. I skipped through something, and I didn't mean to.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, no. Yes. Okay, that's what I wanted. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Hey, you two. A big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to
We're
play with
busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. What's up?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. An emergency? Well, what happened?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, I won't make you repeat yourself. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure you'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Let's go to Toko's room. And first, let's talk to you.
Ignorant.
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. Bleep you! I'm trying to talk to people, and here you are, you're being so mean to me. That's Junko's room. Toko, that's Chihiro's. Toko's room. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Well, let's press the doorbell. Well, let's go inside. Yeah, I know, but how do I press that? No, it's just that again. Oh, Hina. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in a room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept on saying this is weird stuff. Okay, classify weird. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Can I do this now? I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. She looks very unnerved. Holy crap. Well, considering she doesn't like the sight of blood, she collapsed. Then she started acting really weird, with like just bolting up after she collapsed. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Will she allow us to see her or no?
Won't allow it.
Okay.
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
What? What do you mean? You won't let you... What do you mean? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. But what do you mean you don't want to let Genocide Jack have control? Wait, multiple personality disorder? Oh, what was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago, I'll drive at the killer. Drive at the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Oh yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah, it's probably just... She'd probably know about the whole thing too, so maybe she's just being really, really scared. Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to sway her? Someone who might be able to persuade her. She seems to really... She likes you a lot. Byakuya, can you talk to her maybe? Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be really nice when you want to be. Byakuya just stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
what do you want?
Leave me alone, you're so annoying. Byakuya? Byakuya? Is this a new nickname for you? Byakuya.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. What promise? But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And without the door slammed... Okay. If I take her words for what they are, the idea that Makoto had earlier of not wanting Genocide Jack to get into room. I don't think that's it. The way that she's talking, and if I'm taking it at face value, it sounds like multiple personality disorder, and Genocide Jack lives inside her? And she's worried that he's gonna have control of her somehow? I wonder how all that works. Or maybe I should take things to be so literal. Even Byakuya couldn't put it off? There's nothing we can do. Let's go back to the investigation. Oh, hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko just talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I just don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya just sped away. Byakuya? And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone to say anything. He just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Which room? The library? Come on, let's go in. We're going to do our investigations here. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Sure. Okay, what can I discover here? Knock it off. What does a dust lamp matter right now? Just to piss you off, sir. I like it. There's no point checking there. We need to find real clues. Okay, I'm enjoying ticking him off. It's so much fun. There are no clues here. We need to check elsewhere. Oh, the laptop's gone though. There's a laptop or a computer here, wasn't there? Can I go in here? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Well, I get to see a new room, so I'm happy. All the books! Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. What do we have? There's so many files stuffed in this shelf. What's in all these things?
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the one's real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. Oh, you mean the Illuminati. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. What else can I take a look at? How about what's in here? The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. Ah, so you have a sharp eye to indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to take a look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. What else can I click on here? Oh. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? What else is here then? What else can I click on here? Well, I can speak to Byakuya, I guess. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Lamp? Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought to put it to good use. Oh! Monokuma coin! What else can we do here? There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Something was moved. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This... this can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label as a lie. Well, it's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose to go to show how much Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple. Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, then you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? No. Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, there's no doubt. Multiple times? Oh, hold on a second. You've read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Tagami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. Why am I not surprised? That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. Holy crap. How is that possible?
So in other words...
I already told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. Oh gosh, this is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. Maybe Byakuya is the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my most recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete file case. This is a complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodless is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodless is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to it's exactly the same way as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? That's a good point. And that's the reason why Byakuya feels that this is something that's done by Genocide Jack.
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The
words,
culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's a real Genocide Jack. Ugh.
in other words,
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. But I'd be wanting to read these files as well. Because so there's the bloodlust and they're suspending the corpse. I just wonder, does maybe I'm just getting too off the beaten path here, but usually another thing that would classify as whether it's somebody or not, especially if it's a serial killer, maybe way that they kill their victims or something like that. I wonder if there's any correlation there. Then Genocide Jack is really such a brutal, fiendish killer is really is walking around among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Wow. Byakuya, I don't know if I think you're pretty cool or you're just an asshole. Maybe somewhere in between. I'm not gonna beg though. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Murder case of Genocide Jack top secret. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I'd reached the page where photos of the scene of each crime had all been collected. Names of the genocide Jack's victim ran on for several pages. Okay, give me a second. Victim Ken Harada, office worker. The murder took place in the parking lot of the victim's apartment complex. The victim suffered multiple stab wounds across his body, believed to have been inflicted with the same scissors that were later used to attach the victim on the wall. As with the other cases at the scene, the crime of the word bloodless was written in the victim's blood. The news of the murder apparently custom made with every spare left the murder scene too. Perfect stuff of stab wounds. No, this can't be Genocide Jack. Copycat. Or something like that? Yes, the word bloodless is there. Yes, that they're strung up is there too, but there's been no scissors. Plus, the way the body was, that Chihiro was murdered was with a blunt object, not with scissors. I'm surprised that Byakuya would have missed that clue, or maybe he's just leaving it to me to figure out. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Hanada, 17. Shoji Jaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takahashi Yoshida, 30. Komatsuna Taro Takefumi Gono Uchida Naoshiha Naohisa Takeshi Masamune Yoto Yumejima. There was no end to it. But the one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodless was left in the victim's own blood. But there's the whole thing about scissors, but there's no scissors on the scene. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Profiling results? All the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killing to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there's any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Okay, it's Toko.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may very well have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this is one way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack's case file has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya. Can I speak to Toko again? As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Considering that I was going to be your assistant, I figured yes, but maybe no. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Thanks for nothing. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. I don't think so. And that murderous fiend is one of us.
Thank you for watching the video today. I do appreciate it. If you can, leave a like as it does help, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. A huge thank you to my supporters, and if you'd like to help the channel, please feel free to visit the links in the description below and become a member. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye!